But this is what she's doing to log her AR progress. So I don't know if you do AR.
We did.
We used to.
Yeah. So I've done it at some schools. I haven't done it every year that I've taught, but this is just a record keeping for them. This also allowed us to keep to tie in some math with some of the AR points are not worth a whole point.
Right.
So we got to talk about that, and then we also got to talk about how to keep a running total, how to add the different columns to keep a total. So this is something that they're doing on their own, and I tell them that this should match the AR report that I can print off for them. And then when they reach their goal, I actually have them bring me the laptop to show me their AR report that says, so I'm trying to get it as student driven as possible to where they're really, they know where they are on their goal, they know what they're working on, and they know when it's time to communicate with me that they need a new goal. So then I give them just like a fun, little thing that they love to take up to the office, and then they get their sticker and they can take this home. But the goals stay in the notebook so that we can see all the stuff that they're working on. Anyway.
Have you had any experiences where students just really struggle to meet a goal, and so what happens?
Good question. One thing that I did to begin with is we really started setting goals because of our implementation calendar. Was that the right word? Implementation calendar?
This year?
Yeah,
Yes.
that calendar that we're following. But we kind of started at the end of September with like really setting goals. And so our first goal was all by fall break. That gave them, I think, 4 weeks or 3 weeks to go ahead and meet their goal. I had some students that didn't. So I told them, if you think, so this was maybe a week and a half out, I said, if you think that your goal is not attainable anymore, you don't think that that's a reasonable goal, let's meet. We talked about why they didn't think it was reasonable, and then we just set a new end date. So we just extended some of them to November 1st. I also color-coded these so I can see the kids who are in black are working on their first goal. The kids who are in red are working on a second goal, and the kids who are in blue are working on a third goal. And that was just a visual for me, so I'm not losing track and having a kid sitting on one goal the whole time. You know, because we do have big full classes of 24, 25 students. So I wanted a way for me to be able to look and know that, you know, these students, they happen to be some exceptional ed students. So their exceptional ed teacher is also helping me kind of push them. But yeah, so that's what we do. Any other questions?
Awesome.
I have really seen my students take ownership more than ever before because they are each working on their individual goal. And there would maybe a time when if someone comes to my door, a teacher or something, and I need to be pulled away for a second, I can say, work on your AR goal. And they always know there's something to be done. That's also what we do for homework. I'm sure Mr. High has told you our homework policy is.
No.
Oh, we have a school-wide homework policy that is strictly AR reading for 30 minutes. So they have a reading log that they're expected to complete every night. And so we tell them they can take AR tests. You know, anytime that we're done working, they know that they can take AR tests. We've got school-wide goals for AR. So I had 3 or 4 students that met the benchmark for the whole school, which was 30 AR points, which was pretty tough. Did we have a ton of students meet that?
We had 6.
Okay.
We're gonna have to relook at that.
But because some of the books are only worth half a point, some of the books my students found that if they had